Have you ever pondered how the world would look like if everyone had full control and access to their own financial assets, without the need for banks or financial institutions? Let's delve into the intriguing world of blockchain. Blockchain is a revolutionary technology that's changing the way we think about financial transactions and data security. It's the backbone of cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum, but its potential reaches far beyond just digital money. Imagine a world where every transaction, every agreement, every process has a digital signature that cannot be manipulated, cannot be forged, and is accessible to everyone involved. This is the world that blockchain is creating. It's a world of decentralization, transparency, and security. Blockchain, in its essence, is a decentralized digital ledger that records transactions across several computers in such a way that the involved records cannot be altered retroactively. Scene script. Imagine a world where no single entity has control over the information. That's what decentralization in blockchain offers. Decentralization, the heart of the blockchain concept, is about the distribution and dispersal of functions, powers, people, or things away from a central location or authority. It's akin to a democratic system where every voice has equal weight, every vote matters, and every participant has a say. In the world of blockchain, decentralization means that instead of having a central hub where transactions are stored and verified, such as a bank in a traditional financial system, these functions are spread across a network of computers, known as nodes. Each node has a complete record of all the transactions that have ever taken place on the network, which they constantly validate and update. This unique feature introduces unprecedented levels of security and transparency. The security comes from the fact that to tamper with the information on a blockchain, one would need to control more than half of the nodes in the network, a feat that is virtually impossible considering the vastness of these networks. Transparency is ensured as every transaction is visible to everyone on the network. There's no hiding or altering of information once it's been added to the blockchain. This creates an environment of trust, where every participant is held accountable for their actions. Moreover, the decentralized nature of blockchain removes the need for a central authority. No more reliance on banks to transfer funds or on government entities to validate documents. In a blockchain system, we can directly interact and transact with one another, eliminating intermediaries, reducing costs, and increasing efficiency. But perhaps the most revolutionary aspect of decentralization in blockchain is the shift of power. In a world often dominated by powerful central institutions, blockchain gives power back to the people. It's a system where trust is built not on authority but on collaboration, transparency, and mutual verification. So, in a decentralized system like blockchain, power and control are spread across the network, giving every participant equal authority. Ever wondered how nice it would be if every transaction you made was transparent and secure? That's another marvel of blockchain technology. Now let's dive into the world of blockchain to explore its transparency and security features. Imagine a decentralized network where every transaction is visible to all participants. It's like having a ledger where everyone can see the entries but no one can change them. This is the essence of blockchain's transparency. Every transaction is recorded and can be traced back to its origin. This transparency is not just about visibility though, it's also about trust. In a world where trust can be a scarce commodity, blockchain offers a refreshing alternative. Because all transactions are visible, trust is built organically within the network. You don't have to rely on a third party vouching for the credibility of a transaction. Instead, you can verify it yourself. Now you might be thinking, isn't this visibility a risk? What about privacy? That's where blockchain's security features come into play. While the transactions are transparent, the identities of the parties involved are kept private thanks to cryptography. Each participant has a unique digital signature, making it nearly impossible to manipulate transactions. This unique structure of blockchain, where information is stored across a network of computers rather than on a single server, also makes it highly resistant to hacks. To put it simply, it's like a puzzle. Each transaction is a piece of the puzzle, and the entire network participates in putting the pieces together. Once a piece is placed, it cannot be moved or altered. It stays there, secured and validated by the entire network. This is what makes blockchain secure. So, in a nutshell, blockchain technology offers a transparent and secure platform for transactions. It allows us to track and verify transactions ourselves, fostering trust within the network. At the same time, it protects our privacy and secures our transactions from potential threats. It's this combination of transparency and security that makes blockchain a reliable platform for transactions. What if once something is recorded, it could never be changed or removed? That's where the immutability of blockchain comes in. Immutability, in the simplest of terms, is the unchanging over time or the inability to be changed. In the world of blockchain, this means that once information has been placed inside a block, it can't be altered or deleted. This creates a permanent, unchangeable record of every transaction that has ever occurred within that particular blockchain. Imagine you're writing in a notebook. Once you've written something on a page, you can't erase it. You can only turn the page and write something new. That's how blockchain works. Each page in this case is a block, and the notebook is the blockchain itself. But how does this all work? Well, every block in a blockchain contains a cryptographic hash of the previous block. This is a complex mathematical algorithm that transforms any amount of data into a set-length string of characters. What's more, it's a one-way function. This means you can't work backwards to find the original data. If even a single character in the original data is changed, the hash will come out completely different. This is what makes blockchain immutable. If someone tries to tamper with a block, the hash of that block will change. This, in turn, will make the next block in the chain invalid, because it no longer contains a valid hash of the previous block. To make that invalid block valid again, a hacker would have to change the hash in that block as well. But doing that would make the next block in the chain invalid, and so on. Therefore, to successfully tamper with a blockchain, one would have to change every single block in the chain, which is computationally impractical and nearly impossible. This is why once a transaction is recorded on a blockchain, it is extremely difficult to change or remove, thus providing a trustworthy and accurate historical record. Immutability thus makes blockchain a source of truth everyone can trust. So what have we learned about blockchain today? Blockchain, a term once synonymous with cryptocurrencies, has over time proven to be so much more. It's a fundamental shift in the way we handle data, making transactions more secure, transparent, and democratic. Let's take a moment to recap. The first point we touched on was decentralization. Unlike traditional systems that rely on a single authority, blockchain distributes data across a network of computers, making it nearly impossible for any single entity to take control or cause disruption. Next, we discussed transparency and security. Every transaction made on a blockchain is visible to every party involved, fostering transparency and trust. Furthermore, the use of cryptographic algorithms ensures that the data is secure and tamper-proof, making it an ideal solution for industries dealing with sensitive information. We also delved into the concept of immutability. Once a transaction is recorded and verified on the blockchain, it's there for good. This immutability provides an irrefutable and auditable trail of every transaction, making it an incredibly reliable source of truth. But the story of blockchain doesn't end here. It's just the beginning. As we look beyond cryptocurrencies, we see a future where blockchain can revolutionize industries like supply chain management, healthcare, and even voting. In supply chain management, blockchain can offer real-time, transparent tracking of goods, eliminating the risk of counterfeit products. In healthcare, it can provide secure access to patient records, improving the quality of care. And when it comes to voting, blockchain could potentially eliminate voter fraud, ensuring every vote counts. As we move forward into a digital future, blockchain stands as a technology with the potential to revolutionize various sectors due to its unique features. It's not just a buzzword, it's a gateway to a decentralized, transparent, and secure future.